Peace be to you all. Assalamu alaikum. Omar here. Moderately fit, middle-aged endurance athlete, family man, physician associate, and health educator. So, in continuation with my advice for those of you all who are applying to PA school and submitting your CASPA applications on the 27th of April next week, I left out something very important in terms of your prerequisites. You know, with your bachelor's degrees and your GRE scores, shadowing hours, direct patient contact hours. This is stuff you can see on YouTube, PA-oriented YouTube channels that are a lot better than mine. My channel is little more than a humble vlog. So, but about 8,000 subscribers in 8 years. But I wanted to talk to you guys about responsibility and accountability. I've talked about this before, but that's something that, you know, were I to be on the admissions committee, that's something that I look for, you know, because I believe that a person's level of accountability for their lives and their actions really speaks to their level of maturity. If you go through life blaming everybody else for your shortcomings, number one, you're never going to grow as a person. Number two, you're never going to accomplish what you're actually able to accomplish potential-wise. And I thought about some things. This past Saturday, April 15th, was Emancipation Day. So that was the day that the ADOS, the African descendants of slaves, were free. And my ancestors, you know, I'm like less than four generations removed from slavery. My grandfather was born in, I think, 1918. He died not too long ago. He was close to 100. And his father was born in the late 1800s. So my great-grandfather, and I met my great-grandfather. So my great-great-grandfather was a slave. And then, you know, there was a lot of talk about past injustices, and those things should be addressed. You know, the possibility of reparations. I think I've got my own thoughts about that. But you know, a celebration of black people's freedom. You know, if you're an ADOS, African descendants of slaves in this country. But you know, if you go through life as a black man, I would say as a black man, if I'm like, yeah, you know, this white man did this to me in this racist system, and they enslaved my great-great-grandfather, and this happened, and I can't get justice, and that's why I don't have any money, and blah, blah, blah. I'm never taking ownership of my situation. You know, I applied to medical school many years ago. Oh my, with a trifling 3.2 GPA. And I think my science GPA was like a 2.7. And mediocre MCAT scores. Yeah, I could go about blaming, well, you know, I had to struggle with a black man and this white man's white supremacist academics system with his miseducation. You know, or I could say, listen, I was not a good student. And when I kind of figured out how to study for certain courses, it was too late. I was in my junior year and senior year. You know, and I took courses over and still wasn't getting it. You know, I can't blame anybody. To blame myself. There was no white man when I opened up my chemistry book and decided that I didn't want to do the problems in the book like one of my classmates did. He did all of the problems. Nigerian brother. He said, I do all the problems in the book. At the back of the chapter, did I do all of the problems in the workbook? Did I study the study guide? And that's how you know it. I'm not doing all that. And he got the grade he got, which was an A, and I got the grade I got, which was a D. And I had to take the course again in the summer. I still only got a C. So who am I going to blame? The white man? Was there a white man holding the gun to my head? Hey, Deborah, I don't want you studying that there in chemistry. Who do you think you are? That's just for the white man. No. In fact, I had white tutors, for God's sakes, trying to help me get it through my cranium. Okay, let's do this problem again. But I wasn't putting the work in. You have to train. You have to train and take accountability for that. It's not easy getting good grades. So maybe that's tangential, but you have to take accountability. And we live in a day and age where increasingly we have an increasing number of groups that don't want to take accountability. It's always somebody else's fault. They're the new black. We're the new black. How do you figure that? But even many of my fellow black folks, we got to do better. We got to push ourselves. Could you imagine LeBron James or me whining about not being able to step in for LeBron James? Hey, how come I can't? LeBron James is injured. They should give me a chance to play. That'd be horrible. I'm a foot shorter than him and 100 pounds lighter, and my basketball skills are horrible. But if you want to accomplish certain things, you got to work for it, and you got to put the time in. And if you're not that talented, like I don't think I'm that brilliant. I probably have like an average to slightly below average IQ. So I got to work harder. I got to study hard. I got to train harder to accomplish things that, people who I consider smart accomplish. And I started doing that a little late in life, but somehow got, 2 bachelors, a master's, and a doctorate. So, alhamdulillah, praise be to God. What segues to this point? It's almost the end of Ramadan. So for those of you all who are of the Islamic persuasion, Ramadan Mubarak. But even this, the fasting has been tough. If you're working out and trying to pray and going to work and trying to support your family, it's not easy, but to me, the rewards are worth it. So when you're taking accountability for yourself, don't try to get rewards for something that you think is due to you for the oppression of others. That's not cool. That's not, that doesn't have integrity. So on that note, if you're interested in becoming a physician assistant, like me, I've been doing it for 20 years, feel free to subscribe. I will mentor you if you would like. It's a great profession. You got to be tough though. You have to be resilient and ready to work very hard and smart. All right, that's it for now. I wish you guys the best of success in your positive endeavors. Finish my 5K Wednesday run. Peace.